Believe it or not, week 3 has come and gone, and Foodie is currently in week 4 of her time in Thailand. She's still in Bangkok, she's still alone, and this week she was pretty sick. In this video, let's see what she was up to, and I'll do a couple of culture notes right at the end. Foodie only put up 6 videos in week 3. 2 of them were pre-recorded, edited videos, and the other 4 were live streams, for a total of 9.5 hours of going live. After a couple of days of being completely absent, she started off the week announcing that she was sick. She had some sort of summer cold, and then she went ahead and got takeout. Aside from the Indian takeout, she's been sticking to Thai food, ravioli, or Italian food, and one French restaurant, which she didn't really care for much. 7-Eleven snacks seem to have gone to the wayside, or we're just not seeing them. It's hard to say. Now, during the week, she went on one outing to Central World, which is a big shopping complex. And that segues into my next talking point, Thai mall culture. It's very different than going to the mall over in the States or Canada, so I'd like to talk about that a little bit. But before I do, I just wanted to clear a couple of things up. First off, no, I'm not Thai. The reason why I'm doing these videos is because I can clear up a lot of misconceptions. I have cousins who are Thai because my uncle, who married into our family, is from Thailand, and so it makes sense to vacation there. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Let's just say the way I vacation in Thailand is very different than the way Foodie vacations in Thailand. So it drives me crazy when she says disparaging or, false things about the country or its people. The second thing I wanted to clear up was that somebody in Chantal's chat has been saying that I called the restaurant where she gets the ravioli to find out if they're halal. And that's simply not true. Everything I said about that restaurant is from stuff that I found online. Their menus, the ingredients, everything is right there on their website. Okay, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and switch gears and talk about Thai mall culture. I see a lot of people saying how it's sad that she's only going to malls, but there's actually a reason for that. For starters, Foodie doesn't really have the stamina to do multiple things in one day, and I can't really say that I blame her. She chose the worst possible time to go. It's the rainy season and it's hot. So she can only really do one thing a day, and I get it. The thing is, malls in Thailand are a one-stop shop, and they expect you to spend hours and hours and hours there. That's the way they're designed. So close your eyes and think about your typical weekend if you're in the States. Let's say you have to return a shirt, pick up some medication, and get some groceries. This is pretty much what your day would look like, right? Or at least the morning when you're running errands. You might jump in your car or catch the metro and go to Old Navy at one plaza, return the shirt, stop off to get an iced coffee or something on the way to the next store. Then you head over to CVS to pick up your medication, and then you finish up at the grocery store because you don't want your ice cream to melt, but you still need to get food for the week, right? You might go to 3 or 4 places, driving, walking, or taking the metro, but everything in the States is pretty spread out. Well, in Thailand, they don't have the real estate for that. They simply put everything in one place, and you guessed it, those are the mall complexes. You would find everything from grocery stores to drugstores to regular retail shops and restaurants. Central World, the mall that Foodie chose for week 3, is a massive shopping complex. It has over 500 stores, 7 floors, a hotel, a movie theater. They even have Hindu shrines and a skating rink. So yeah, that would have been an all-day affair for anybody, much less Foodie. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things in the mall and what she could have done differently. For starters, Central is known worldwide for their food. So she absolutely should have done her grocery shopping there before she left for the day. And see that little kiosk right there? Durianism Cafe? She could have tried some durian stuff. That family in the foreground, the one with the stroller, they got a scoop of durian ice cream, and that would have been really cool for Foodie to try on camera. But no, she just walked right on by. Another thing that she passed up that is very typically Thai was the stationery. This cutesy, cartoony stuff is very typical of Southeast Asia. So the stickers, notepads, and postcards would have been a great souvenir, something she could actually use or gift to her friends. Now this one really surprised me. She saw a Superdry store, pointed it out, but didn't go in and get something for Salah. That's weird, right? Not even a t-shirt. Anyway, okay, so let's keep going. Foodie stopped and had lunch at a restaurant called Ban Ying. And no, strawberries and cream, I did not call the restaurant. I just looked at their website, and here are some things that she could have had instead of her usual pad thai. Right off the bat, I saw that this restaurant is famous because they own an organic egg farm, so they're really well known for their omelets. I thought this one would be a good choice. Omelet with rice, a Hainanese sauce, and fried chicken on top. We already know that Foodie isn't being really strict about keeping halal. She admitted it herself. She said she's okay with chicken or beef, just not pork. Another thing that she really enjoys but hasn't ordered yet is this morning glory. Last year she had it at Jod fairs and it was called pak bong, so this is the same thing. If she wanted to stay in the noodle family but try something other than pad thai, these wide rice noodles or latna are a great option. They have gravy and stir-fried vegetables, so it's not just noodles and protein. Anyway, you get the picture. There's a whole bunch of delicious Thai food out there, and Foodie isn't even scratching the surface. Now, before I go, let's make a few predictions about week 4. There's something that I'm not really mentioning that's very, very obvious. Foodie has, in addition to being sick, got something else that's holding her back, and that's her gummies. As much as she says she wants to be like a regular travel channel, she's in this perpetual loop of getting high, thinking about it, or being stuck in the munchies. It'll be interesting to see how much she actually ends up going out. One thing she keeps bringing up is the Conjuring Universe tour, which is held at Icon Siam, another big mall. According to the website, it's an interactive walkthrough exhibit of some of the most famous movies affiliated with The Conjuring. Each self-guided tour lasts 45 to 60 minutes, and I honestly can't see her enjoying that. Even though it would be really cool to see some of the movie props, I just don't see how she could walk that much, especially without Salah. If she does decide to go, I really hope she shows us more of the mall, and not just this exhibit, because Icon Siam is one of the biggest, most beautiful malls in Bangkok. Last year, all they did was see a movie and buy a little bit of candy. In any case, drop me a line in the comments and let me know what you think about all of this. How do you think week 3 went? What do you think is in store for week 4? I'd love to hear from you.